Hello, everybody, and welcome to this special 3Airs AMA. It is a special one, and I'm sure that most of you know why, and others who don't know, yes, we will tell you in a couple of minutes. But I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that you're ready to hear the news. And of course, you're welcome to ask any questions, write comments, because that's why we are here. But let's start from the beginning. Okay, my name is Anita Mlakar. I'm the host of this AMAs. And Sandi and I just discovered the last time that we are doing this AMAs from October, when it was the first time, every week. We did not, both of us, we did not miss one AMA. And this is actually a special record. We're looking forward to 1 year. It is coming soon, and maybe it will be a special celebration. But today is also special because let's not say it right now, right yet, but I would like you to invite, of course, to be a part of what we are doing, what 3Airs is doing. That means that you can be a part of our channels, of our community. We are on Discord, we are on Twitter, on Telegram. Every day we are having conversation with you. We are letting you know what is new. And of course, you're welcome to be with us. You can also follow us on our social networks. And we are here every Wednesday, 5 p.m. Central European Time. If you're not subscribed to this channel, YouTube channel yet, please do subscribe. And every time when we start this AMA, I'm doing a short introduction about what we're doing, about our project and about 3Airs. So let's do that now too. Our goal is to connect millions of people in Africa cities to the world. And with our technology, we bring affordable, high-speed and stable broadband internet, digital TV, and IP telephony to underconnected people and businesses in developing countries. We are doing that right now in Africa. We are doing that with two technologies, K3 Last Mile Solution and 3Air Internet. K3 Last Mile technology has been refined for over a decade and has been already successfully deployed in 9 countries and 3 continents. We are entering new markets with experience, working technology, and proven business model. And once we do connect you to the internet, you get, of course, a digital identity from us. We also create your digital bank account. We are giving you a wallet. The next step is providing financial services. We also have outside partners that will provide additional digital revenue streams. And once we put you through all those steps, you are connected, banked, and empowered. You have financial tools, you have revenue streams, and you have the knowledge. So welcome to Make a Change with 3Air. Today, like I said, is a very special AMA. We are talking about it for some time, and we will reveal more in the next hour. So let me welcome my co-speakers for this AMA. If you thought I was going to be alone, of course not. I really need the team to do this. So first of all, let me invite Sandi Bitenc, the CEO of 3Air. Hello, Sandi.
Hello. Hi, Anita. Hello, everyone.
And of course, let's invite others also. Ruba Aramouny, Head of Marketing, is with us. Hello, Ruba.
Hi, everyone.
Okay.
Nice to be here.
Welcome. Davor Zic, Chief Technology Officer, is also with us. Hello, Davor.
Ruba, hi, everyone.
Hello. And we have another one coming up. And of course, that is Rok Mihailovic Krpan, Head of Development. Hello, Rok, and welcome.
Hello, everyone.
Oh my God, it's nice to see you. Your special team. Hi.
Yeah, the core team that's doing all the stuff.
Yeah, this is really a special occasion, and I'm happy that you're all here. And we will, of course, tell more about it in the next hour or a little less than an hour. But Sandi, it is a very important AMA, right?
It is, and I think it's. I usually say it's. Everyone is excited, but I need to say that the team is probably the most excited about this one. Yeah, I know that the community is waiting for it. Mm-hmm. And today is the AMA. We are announcing our token launch date, but not yet. We'll keep it a bit for ourselves.
Okay, now Sandi, yes, we will announce that date because it's very important. But first, let's talk about it. Not only that this is a special day, special AMA, but we did have to move this launch date a little further than we thought due to a sudden change in market conditions. So, what was going on?
Yeah, that's true. So the project, if we go really way back, then Davor needs to say when the project actually started. But with the blockchain part and what we are trying to achieve on that side, apart from the telecom, we started this over a year ago. So I think it's actually 2 years ago with the idea, but really working on it, we started in March last year. And then in November, we came out publicly with it. And we thought we would see a token launch in February, but we literally nailed the start in November. I think it was the 26th of November or something like that. And I think the 27th was actually the top of the market. So, and we literally went down with the market all the way. Um, Fortunately, the token was not out yet because probably it would just, drop like every other project, new project. So we were just postponing, as a lot of other projects also. There were no exchanges that were listing new tokens. There were no launch pads. We were talking to
Mhm.
launch pads, and it was yeah. We're looking into your application, and Ruba can tell you. And I think Ruba has my name on it, so maybe you can
Oh,
change that. Um, we so with a few exchanges we have like, okay, yeah, but send us over the application form. And we're like, we sent the application form in March. They didn't even look at it. So nothing was really going on. Everyone was kind of the community, the crypto community just went somewhere else. It was almost a dead space for a few months. And some say that this was the worst crypto bear market that there was. And although we didn't reach like the really low lows of maybe some of the previous markets, we did go to the lows really fast, faster than usual. But that's in a sense it's probably good because the recovery might also be a bit different. And we've been following the markets all the time, just looking at a window of opportunity. And I've been updating you all, what now, for probably 2 months on each of our AMAs, how the markets look like. And, everything was leading now up to this point. And we had 2 dates in mind for our token launch, just looking at the macro perspective. Things need to go up a bit, I guess. Neat. So the markets can always surprise us, but this is what we expect. With the team, and we also spoke with a lot of specialists, with traders, with people that know the markets and so on. And we do hope that the markets are going up now.
Okay, now Sandy, we will be talking a little more about what is happening at Rio right now from each perspective, and why is the launch date being announced today, especially today. But first, Ruba, you will help me now. We have special giveaways today, right?
yes, we do. We have another special giveaway that we had running on Twitter again. And for that, you are here. Some of you may be here to get the code for today's giveaway as well. So the code is launch. So let's
Okay.
show it in here.
Okay, thank you. Are there any special instructions? What do they have to do?
So you visit app.3air.io and you enter the giveaway at the top. Enter your Twitter username, the link to your retweet, and your TikTok username, and the 3Air live code, and then you enter the giveaway. And at the end of the AMA, there will be the live draw where we will announce the winners of today's giveaway. So make sure that you retweeted our tweet that is pinned to our profile, and that you copy the link to your retweet, not to our tweet, but to your retweet, into the field on our website.
Okay, thank you, Ruba. Thank you very much. And we will do the draw at the end of this AMA, of course, so you have to stay till the end. But now let's do a little update about what is happening at 3Air. From your fields, maybe we should start with Rok. He will give us a little development update. Rok, please go ahead.
So, okay, we've been busy, whole this time. I think Sandi, on every weekly AMA, told you about a little bit about what we're working on. So for the first part, let's start with the DIDs. We built our complete core for the DIDs, all the way from the blockchain, all the way to the V3C implementation, the standard, to the mobile application that generates a wallet for your DID. We built a smart contract that is deployed on chain, that has all the DIDs in it, which acts like kind of a registry. So in case somebody wants to verify a digital identity or the centralized identity, they don't need to ask some random server or anything like it. They can just get the DID, go on chain and verify that it was made by us. The same principle is also at work for the revocation. So one of the most complex and most demanding things about identities, like any IDs, is actually the revocation part. So even if you have physical IDs or passports or anything, they have no way of revoking it. So once they print it, once you get it in your hands, if somebody steals it from you, if you resell it, or if you do whatever else with it, there is no way to revoke it. So in our case, with digital IDs, centralized IDs, this is different. As we have the revocation list, where at every time some ID needs to be checked, the whole system every time goes to the blockchain, it checks the revocation list. If some ID is there in the list, it will automatically not work. So if somebody steals it, if you lose it, there is no way that somebody will use it other than you. So this is big part of our DIDs. Then the next part that we've been building is our telecom management system. So we're in the final stages of building the whole system that you also saw on one of the AMAs. And now we are integrating it into our blockchain platform. So here is one complex part, because the TMS is managing the whole network infrastructure of the telecom, provisioning all routers, provisioning fiber, provisioning all the other equipment. So you need to somehow connect these devices, which are kind of dumb by their nature, to the blockchain, which is completely different league of software and everything. So we need multiple steps in between with the technology that connected to blockchain. So on the one part, we have the blockchain. We are building our own smart contracts on it. Then we are building our own connectors that will connect to the smart contracts and interact with the blockchain. And then these connectors are later connected to the 3Air platform, to the telecom management system, which in turn provides you internet. So this is really long, multi-step process that when actually deployed will be few milliseconds, but it's a lot of things to do on the backside. So this is one thing of it. And
what are the major challenges in combining those two worlds?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, it's the main problem is because you just can't go from the one world to the other. If you have some two different platforms usually on the internet, you have an API, you connect them, they have their documentation, you're done in a few seconds. But once you get to the telecom world, there's whole protocols and everything is designed in a completely different way. Because once the technology gets to the telecom, it's the whole different league that all the other technologies that we use. So let's see, we have routers which speak they have some protocols that are not used on the internet. They have SNMP for provisioning and getting the data. You have Radius, which is protocol made for authentication. which is used only in enterprise and telecom environments and things like this. So you need like to make a whole chain of different services and things to connect it. Like you need first layer that would connect the actual physical devices. Then you need the second layer to connect it to the provisioning system. Then the next layer to actually connect it to user. Then the next layer to get it to our 3R platform, and also the next layer to actually get it to the blockchain. So it's kind of like an onion system, a layer for everything that's in the chain. So this is like there is the problem with everything. So you can't just like go and do everything in a week and be done. Like you need to make everything by itself, test all the integrations and everything. So here is the main complexity that we are solving.
How is the scalability working in, because we know that blockchains are not really, they tend to be not so scalable as the regular databases that the telecoms usually use. Do you think there might be a issue there?
No, I don't, because like we have this infrastructure in place that actually combines the things from the both worlds. So what we need with the high performance equipment, like managing the network equipment, collecting all the data and everything, this is in a local database, and actually like kind of has no connection to the end user, because it's just the management of the network. So this doesn't need to be connected to the chain. And on the other hand, we have the blockchain, which is the source of truth. It actually tells you what everything is, like who has internet active and things like this. And it doesn't like need to be really fast. It just needs to be fast enough that once you once you activate the package, it needs to emit an event. And once the event is emitted on the blockchain, like the next block that is minted. So on the scale, I think this is few seconds as far as we tested. So once you activate an internet in few seconds, like 5 or 10 seconds, our servers will get the data that somebody activated the package. We can validate it on the blockchain, and then do all the other flow in the next few seconds or so. So this is like the flow how it goes. So we have no problems with scalability here.
That's cool. So Richard has a question, right?
Yes.
So yeah, Anita, you take it over.
Yeah, thank you. Richard is asking a question. Can the people also buy 3 years credits with the DID? How does that work?
Okay, so you want Sandi to answer it, or should I do it?
No, you answer it in a technical way.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not really like you would connect DID exactly to the buying of the 3 year, as DID it's your identifier. You can count on it like being your account. Like, I don't know, you don't need to have like, once we had the pre-sale, you had to log into it, you had to verify your account, you had to do the whole KYC procedure. So this is the part that we are trying to solve with DID. So you don't have to do this KYC and everything every time. So you get the DID, which is your identifier. It says like which is your address, what is your name, where you're living, things like this. So if you would like go to a platform next year and you would have 3-year DID, and you would go to the platform next year that also has the pre-sale, you would use it instead of the KYC, because it's already used to. So it's not like you can buy something with DID. It's just a way of identifying yourself to someone or something.
Yeah, so it's the three A's of computer security, right? So it's the first one is authentication, and then then we have the authorization, right? And accounting. So the authentication is going to be the DIDs, the DIDs. Then the authorization part is actually on the NFTs. And then the accounting is done on the hardware, right?
Yeah, on the final platform. It will be combined with that. platform and blockchain. So it's
so everything serves so different. So the DID or identity will be it's actually a replacement for your login, for your username and password, and then the NFT will be the replacement for you going and buying a monthly subscription. So you'll just hold an NFT that'll have your subscription on it, or one subscription. It doesn't need to be yours. Once it's combined with the DIDs and plugged into the system, it actually becomes your subscription. And we are designing it in a way that you can always take it at NFT and then just send it to somebody else, and then he plugs it in, and then he has the rest of the connectivity. So it's a bit more fluid, let's say. And if you don't use it till the end, and I think that's a really cool option for Africa, especially where it's really you try probably to get everything squeezed out as you can. So this will not go to waste in any way, because you need to travel or something like that. And it does open up other doors to maybe make some businesses. I don't know. I'm pretty sure somebody will buy up some really cool big NFTs that we are also thinking about launching, and then just rent them out at one point in time or something like that.
Okay. Rok, is there something else you would like to add about the update of the work right now?
I think SKALE we should give a bit of
of course. I forgot about that part. So we also, as we did all the other proof of concepts that we needed, we are working on the SKALE integration. We already testly integrated our chain. We deployed our DID core on the SKALE chain, and now we're working to make our own connections with the SKALE and with the Binance chain on which we're minting the tokens. So we're integrating every part of SKALE that will be needed for our use case. So also
what about
the gas? What, you want something else?
Yeah. What about the NFT marketplace?
Yeah, so we are solving challenges that we have. We will deploy the NFT marketplace also on SKALE, the one that we already have on the Binance Smart Chain, which will make Trier multi-chain. And also with this, there is an additional complexity that comes with being multi-chain. So you need to have an option in the web app to switch between the chains. You need an option to add a new chain to the wallet, handle all the switches, handle the backend and all the connections to other chains. So we need to have marketplace on both of them, listen to events from every one of them, connect right events to right authors to right NFTs. So we're modifying and building this thing out.
Okay, and when we go multi-chain, will then the NFTs also be bridgeable, or how are we doing that?
Yeah, I mean, we have both options. We still need to decide how are we gonna do it. We can bridge them over. We can have separate NFTs. We can also we have an ability to do whatever we want with them. It's our system, so we can do however we want it. We can also make some edition of NFTs be only on the Binance Smart Chain. We can make an edition to only be on the SKALE, to make our adoption of SKALE better, or to get everyone onto the SKALE chain as soon as possible. So everyone can find out as soon as possible how the SKALE works and what are the pros of it, how it's nice, so you don't have to pay any gas fees and anything, because it's really nice. You don't even think about it. You just press the get gas button once, you get gas deployed, gas transfer to your wallet, and you don't need to think about it never.
Yeah, and there is one question that I need to ask, and that is security. We've heard so many hacks happening lately, and they were almost all were done because of multi-chain bridges. So how are we thinking and handling this?
Yeah, I mean, the first part is, of course, at least following the standard practices, because we on the outside, there are a lot of companies that like doing this already for some time. There's Open Zeppelin, there is Consensus. They both have like really, really long documentations and guidelines and all the principles, how the code should be written. Half of the projects or 80% of the projects are not following them. I mean, it's a different style of thinking. I mean, you can already upgrade your security in smart contracts just by adopting these standards and thinking in a bit different way, because like the blockchain development is it's still programming, but it's a lot of it's really different if you compare it to the standard programming, because you need to like switch over all the on the standard program. You have like our list of items. How are you going to do? Like first we need to like I don't know, collect, let's say a standard banking application. If you want to buy something, the company first goes to the bank and checks that the bank has the funds so you can buy it. Then it transfers the funds and then it gives you the items. So everybody on the blockchain wants to do it the same way, which is wrong exactly because like you have problems with the re-entrancy attacks. You have problems with calling unknown code from it. So on the blockchain space, you're actually doing it like completely the reverse way around. First, you actually give the buyer their product and then you're taking their money. Because the smart contract architecture like allows you to like, if everything won't succeed, the whole smart contract will revert. So you need to change change the whole ordering of code, which is quite hard for most developers because it's different style of thinking. So just by adopting this different style and following all the guidelines, we are solving problems. Of course, there are still some that we need to solve when we are doing the bridging. So we still need to check out for finality. We still need to think about 51% attacks. But yeah, I mean, I highly doubt it will happen on BSC or Ethereum or things like this. So
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rok. I'm sure we will get back to you. We have a lot of questions coming in, and it will be answered later. So thank you for all the questions. They're really good, really interesting. But right now, I would really like to hear our Davor Žic, Chief Technology Officer, his voice, and to tell us something about his field and, of course, what is going on there. Thank you, Davor.
Yeah, I must tell that I am because this what we are doing on such a levels. It's unbelievable. As
Davor, you're breaking up.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the headphones. I don't know, but you're breaking up. So we hear only
just a second.
every second word.
Wow, it's now better.
Yes.
I think it is.
Okay, maybe one of my headphone is. I'm super excited as a technical person development on such
Still breaking, right?
scale. It's working. Can you hear me?
You're still breaking up.
Yeah, you're totally out of sync.
Breaking up. Just a second.
Yeah. No problem. No. We have some noise, so I think it's...
Yeah, no, something's not working.
Okay. Maybe in the meantime, until Davor takes care of phone, headphones, and connection, maybe we'll get back to Ruba. Ruba is still with us. Ruba, the head of marketing. Well, maybe you will give us a little update about what is going on in marketing, Ruba.
I don't hear any of you, I think. Do you hear me?
Yes, we do.
Okay, well, good. So, was there a question? Because I don't hear you.
Okay, Ruba. Obviously, you're having some technical problems today in every part of the world. Ruba, maybe I would write down the question. We need your update from marketing feel? Do you read my lips? No, she's not. Okay, Ruba will be
So
back.
in the end, I have the best connection in Africa.
Yeah.
Yay. I think we're in the wrong place.
So
Let's see if Davor managed to set his things.
Davor,
Guys,
let's
can you hear me now? It's not
Yeah,
bad. It's
maybe.
better
Hope
now?
so.
Headphones.
let's try.
I think I have some. It's not okay.
No, it's still the same.
Still the same. Okay.
It's still the same, Davor. Okay. Now, I just wanted to ask you, Rok, you're in Slovenia. Where are you? You're in Slovenia?
Yeah.
Okay, then we have
I have.
Sandi in Africa, me in Croatia right now. We have pretty good connections. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe it's the device. Do you have any device that you can, so a laptop or another phone or something like that?
I have a laptop, but in my room. Okay, it's better now.
We'll wait for you. We'll
Yeah, I
wait for
think
you.
it's better. Wait a minute, is it better?
So maybe I repeat. I'm super
No.
excited. Such large scale.
No, this is not working. No,
It's not
No,
working.
this will not work. No.
no.
My room and my computer. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe there's something in the air tonight. Okay, now we will, of course, hear from Ruba. I just wrote her down. If Ruba cannot hear us, but we can hear her, so we would like to hear something about the marketing update. But Ruba, do you hear me now? No, she's out, right? She came in for a while. We do have a lot of questions, so maybe in the meantime, until we do the big announcement. Okay, Ruba, can you hear us?
Yes, I hear you.
Oh
Can
my
you hear
God.
me?
So yeah, things are starting to get better. Ruba, about marketing update, will you just tell us what is going on at 3 right now?
Yes, absolutely. So as a lot of our community members noticed, we toned down the marketing over the last months when the bear market hit, because we noticed that we continued to do all of our events, all of our spaces, our ads, outreach, but we weren't getting the same response, and nobody was, because a lot of people left the crypto market completely. A lot of people just go on hold and don't try to get engaged anymore into any projects. They just wait it out. And some lost so much money that they probably left completely. So we weren't getting the same response, so we toned down. And now we're really excited to get everything back up again. So in the background, we've been talking to so many people, partners, launch pads, strategic advisors that we're bringing on. So over the next few weeks and up until the launch, we are going to be doing a lot of announcements about new partnerships, new advisory positions that we filled, and also with those partners, we are going to do online events, webinars. We're also going to have very interesting guests for our upcoming AMAs who have good insights, a lot of industry knowledge, and can share some really interesting perspectives. And we are starting up Twitter Spaces again, where we will also invite some experts to talk about relevant topics like crypto, blockchain, NFTs, the African crypto space. So we again are inviting more experts and speakers from the African NFT and crypto space. And in terms of offline events, we're also going to be present on many events over the next quarter. So we have upcoming the Emergent Africa Forum in Minnesota in September, where Sandi is also going to be a panelist. We have the CV Summit in Switzerland in September, September, which we're also going to be present as 3Air and attending. We are organizing an event together with Enacta and Crypto Oasis in September. And yeah, it's just going to be really, really full. And we've been working on that a lot. And we were just in our starting positions trying to see when the launch date is going to be. And so we're excited to like finally let it all out and let the community also see what we've been working on. Yeah, so very excited for everything.
We're all excited. There are really, really a lot of questions coming in, and I do hope there will be some time to answer because some of them are really good. But now, Sandi, maybe a question for you. So, why was it actually that you waited till today, or what information did you get today to finally decide about the launch date?
Oh, so we already said last week or maybe even the week before, and I had this in mind for quite a while. So um, my thinking is that the US drives the markets, and it's not only the crypto market. Crypto markets are right now kind of working, in tandem, really correlated to the stock market. So it's crypto is considered almost the same as the risk on stocks. So the US, with their monetary policy, they pump the markets or they can dump them, and the all the money printing that's been going on because of COVID was contributing to the big market pumps in the past year. And of course, once they stopped that and the inflation went up, then the risk assets were sold off because everything was so leveraged. And when there's no security and this uncertainty in the markets, then the markets tend to sell off, and that's what we saw. So we were looking at when the first signs of some market support come from the US, from the Fed. And there are the midterm elections happening in the US in November. So there are two things. So one is, of course, the inflation. If inflation is too high, then it's bad for the elections to get reelected. And the other thing is also, if the markets are crashing, it's also bad for the elections. So what I think the US is trying to do right now, so up to this point, they were trying to really crush inflation. They were doing those interest rates hikes that were unprecedented. We didn't see so fast rate hikes in the past. And they really crashed the economy. Everything slowed down crazy. The people are getting taking a lot of loans to actually live from day to day. And right now we saw the CPI numbers going down. So it looks like that the inflation has peaked. So the current CPI numbers came out today at 8.5% on the running year, so the last 12 months. And the market expected 8.8. So this is actually really, really good. And that's why we also see right now that the markets are rallying. So the NASDAQ went up, I think, in an hour, almost 2%. And that's the NASDAQ chart looks the same as the crypto chart, and that's not usual. So if you think 3% is not a lot for the stock markets, it's huge. They usually move just a few basis points. And now that the CPI numbers are looking to come down, I don't think we'll see a lot of interest rates going up anymore. And if they stay low, then everyone's gonna go risk on again. And I do think that till the end of the year, we might see some green candles. And also the things are changing. So when we were at the Fear and Greed Index at the lowest point ever in the history of crypto, we were at 6. Right now we are at 31, and I'm pretty sure tomorrow we'll see. Okay, even yesterday, as you see, yesterday we were at 42. I'm pretty sure tomorrow, because it's a lagging indicator, so it doesn't show real time. It'll show what happened yesterday, and I'm pretty sure tomorrow we'll be at in the 50s here. So we'll probably start going into green, and that's a really good sign. Also, then what we're looking for is this, and that one really surprised me. So we're like in full-on alt season. So we have a Bitcoin season when everyone's more or less risk off, and then all the funds, all the money actually flows into Bitcoin as the safest asset. But right now, what we're seeing is huge rally and pump going into the alt. And the majority of this also driven by Ethereum, because Ethereum right now is preparing for their next step into going to proof of stake. So I think by the end of the month, there should be a testnet running or something like that, and then in September we should actually see the proof of stake finally coming along. So this is why Ethereum is right now probably one of the biggest gainer. And that's good. So we do want to launch in a market that's up here, because then people are generally buying more smaller altcoins than here. Okay, so both indicators turned positive, maybe even sooner than we thought. So yeah, this was the reasoning how we structured and decided then on the launch date.
Okay, thank you, Sandi. Before we announce the launch date, we have Davor back, and I do hope that we can hear him now better.
I hope now it's better a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm now behind my computer. Okay, great. Nice.
Much better.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Again, I'm super excited about what we are doing, because we are having development on such a broad scale of technology. It's really unbelievable. As Rok explained development on the blockchain side, I must explain to you that we are doing a lot of development researches on the physical part of network. Also, we put our mesh network of our laboratory and implement in Sierra Leone in a test environment, and we are more than happy with results. So the next step is connecting these physical devices with management applications and things like this, and it's going in really good direction. And what is very important for me, I start my summer with a visit to Ethiopia and Democratic Republic of Congo, where development of our network is gaining momentum. We are working on developing of physical network, data centers, base stations, things like this. We are preparing contracts. We are doing a lot of things, and I'm really happy with the development of that part. So actually everything is in a full motion for the moment.
Okay, thank you, Davor. I'm really happy that you had the opportunity to share this with us. Now, I do have a question. We have a lot of questions coming in. Do we have time to answer some of the questions? I'm asking that to all of you, or should we do the announcement and we still have to do the draw of the rewards? So what do we do?
I think it's time to do the announcement. Let's do it. We'll see if we have time. We'll answer the questions later on, but I'm pretty sure everyone is waiting for it. So, yeah.
We should have...
So we have so there were two dates that we were thinking about. So if everything would be really go well, the first date would be either 22nd of September, and the second date that we picked was 20th of October. And because the CPI numbers came in really, really great, we are launching on the 22nd of September. So it's now just a bit more than 5 weeks out. We've already prepared some smart contracts and all the things that are necessary to mint the tokens. We'll pre-mint the tokens, we'll put them in on chain so that you'll be able to follow them. You know, with them being locked in a vesting contract, we prepared a vesting contract a bit differently than the majority of other projects, and Rok can speak a bit more on how he did that. And we already are really, really deep into conversations with exchanges, with launch pads. We do have actually 3 exchanges, centralized exchanges, that are already have confirmed us. But we're still talking to some other ones, so no decision has been made yet. But you know, either we are already quite okay. We are aiming still a bit higher than what we have, but on the launchpad side, we also have 3 launchpads that are going to launch us. We'll be sharing their names. That's Ruba's actually part. She knows exactly when we'll be sharing the names, and we're still talking to a few more. We are onboarding some really good new advisors they're gonna launch, you know, with the market making strategy and everything. So I have a feeling that everything goes really in the right direction.
Yes, and it's a great date. 22nd, 22, year of 22. It's really a great date. So yeah, I see that people are really excited about this date. So yeah, so this is the date. 5 weeks from now, let's say, this will be a big launch. So yeah, we're really happy about it. Congratulations to all of your team members, of course, for making such a decision. And of course, we're here for a good launch. Now, what we have to do still is, of course, announce the winners of today's game, should I say, or giveaway. Ruba, you will be the one, of course, taking care of that.
Okay, so I'm just going to say again what the giveaway code is. So it's launch. So go to app.3air.io and enter the draw. Put in your Twitter profile, your retweet link. And somebody asked, I saw in the chat, somebody asked where to get the retweet link. So on your tweet, on your tweet, not our tweet, on your tweet, which you retweeted from ours, there is a share button at the bottom. You have to share the link from that and put it into the field on our website, and share your Telegram handle, and enter this launch code. So just type launch in the AMA live code, and then you can click enter the giveaway, and then you'll be eligible for the draw. So my internet connection is not great. I don't know if maybe Sandi, you can share your screen and show the.
Oh, I'm not logged in, so I need to
Okay.
check. I haven't been in. So try. If not, I'll just try and log in really fast.
Okay.
Okay, let's try if it works.
Just a second then.
And to see who will be a happy winner. Thank you. By the way, I really, there is a question, just by the way, what makes you feel confident about the survival and sustainable success of your project in the near future? Mark Joshua is asking this question. Maybe in the meantime, Sandi or any of you.
Look, I think we have a great team. We have the coolest technology. So that's already a win. And we design I really love tokenomics, and I think we design a perfect tokenomics that's sustainable, because what we see right now in the majority of projects, and I'm talking about really legit projects, you know, they're all designing their tokenomics in a really inflationary way. We try to do it a bit differently and have it sustainable long term. And just what we are, what I really like about how we are doing things is that we are bringing new cash flow in from the outside of the crypto space. So the majority of crypto is still kind of build around DeFi or build around NFTs or gaming or something like that. And there, what's happening is that the cash that's in is just flowing from one project to the other to the next, and people are just then following that in a sense. But what we're trying to do is be independent of this, and that would kind of get us also a bit more independent from the general market, because what we're doing is we are having a lot of clients that are not like specifically crypto related, right? So we will have some part of the community that's like fully crypto on, but we'll have the second part. It's a really huge part, and we are talking about potentially millions of users of our internet connectivity, and that's what really gives me the security that this is gonna go long term, and yeah, as is planned.
Okay, Ruba, how are we doing?
Yep, I'm going to start.
Okay.
Do you see it?
Yes.
All right, let's start the draw.
What are we giving away? This first one?
Yes, sorry. So you are eligible to win if you have entered everything correctly. You can win we are giving away 2 times 50 BUSD and 1 time 100 BUSD. Okay. So let's draw the first winner of 50 BUSD.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. I am going to refresh.
We did that successfully the last time.
Yes. So, winner number 1, congratulations. You won 50 USD. This is your wallet address. Please check if it's you. Congratulations. We are going for winner number 2 of 50 BUSD.
Okay, this is the second one.
The second one.
Let's see who it is. So it is for 50, right?
Yes, but that person I just saw didn't fulfill all the requirements.
Okay.
So we're going to draw one.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, so the one that we have, the last one is not.
Yeah.
Didn't get, okay, the third one is now.
Yes, so congratulations, you won BUSD.
Congratulations.
Now
we have 100, right?
Now we have 100, but
okay.
I'm unable to draw that person.
Yeah, it's only 3. You cannot, so it's 3 person. So I would say that the second one should really fast go and do all the requirements, and we'll check it later.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Okay, so we have the first and the second one for 50, and the last one then is for 100, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, congratulations.
So all you have to do is fill in the live code and you'll be good.
Okay, that was something that was missing, right, Ruba?
Exactly.
That's it.
Okay.
Thank you very much. So, wow, today was really special. We really did the update about what is going on and everything that will be going on at 3 years. I'm really excited about that. So the future is looking bright, right?
It is. What I wanted to talk about a bit is what happens now with the token launch in place, and more or less now that I have Rok here, Rok, what's our next steps in regards to deploying stuff on chain? Let's say that is related to the token.
Yeah, okay. So the next thing that we're going to do now, as soon as possible, as we know the date and everything, is deploy the vesting contract and deploy our token. So how the deployment will go, we will create a vesting contract, mint the tokens, and like put all the tokens directly into vesting contract. So this is like for security reasons and to like be sure that everything goes through vesting. And then the next phase will be that we add all of you that bought the tokens, earned the tokens on the airdrops or anything else. We'll add every one of them into the staking, not the staking, the vesting contract. So everything will be visible on chain. Everyone can check. Everyone will have a chance to check it to see everything is like we say it is. And then the next step will be that we connect the actual web app to the chain. So there will no longer be a database connection or anything centralized. Our app will be directly connected only to the blockchain. Everything that you will see will be loaded from there. So this is like kind of our next step to do.
That's cool. And you need a time still, right? So we didn't decide on the launch time, but we do have the date. We still didn't decide on that.
We still need the exact time, as we are entering every vesting term like directly for the specific second when it will open. So,
and what do the users need to do to get the tokens?
Once the second, I mean, we will make an app display exactly at what time it is and everything. So the second that the smart contract will be enabled to like claim the tokens, everyone will have where they have their tokens now in the app, the claim button will actually be available, and they will always be able to claim their tokens depending on the vesting. I mean, if you can instantly claim them, then you will be able to claim them. If you have some locked vesting or some linear vesting, you will be always able to claim your tokens based on the time, how long into the vesting you are. So it will depend. You can all claim tokens when the vesting is ended. You can claim tokens every 5 minutes if you want. It depends. However, whoever wants to do it.
Yeah, that's a cool feature. Didn't see that one anywhere else.
Okay, so we are ready to go. Thank you very much. We do have so many of your questions. We did not have a chance to answer all of them today, but this is also an opportunity to invite you to next AMA, where of course there will be another opportunity to ask questions and of course to be a part of our channels on Telegram, Discord, or on Twitter. You can write down those questions and you will get the answers to them. Or maybe we did answer some of them already in our AMA now or in some other AMAs. They're all on YouTube, so you can really go through them and get your answers. Thank you very much for being with us. So thank you, Ruba, Rok, Davor, Sandi, for being with us today, explaining everything. We're looking forward to that 22nd of September. Just, make sure that we will know about the time. And of course, let's do it.
Yeah, we'll try to answer the questions that were left out maybe on the next AMA. I know there were quite some question about staking, so we will have staking enabled pretty much with the token launch or just a few days later, and we're also working on the access point nodes and the mesh network. I think Davor can tell you a bit more about it if he still has time, because I know that he won't be here next time, but I think we are doing already some stuff in the lab and in Sierra Leone, right?
Yes, exactly. We are doing a test of staking for our nodes, and system is working pretty good. So I'm really optimistic about this.
Okay, thank you very much, Davor.
And what might happen is that maybe next week I won't be able to join on Restream. I don't know if I'll have the internet connection or not. So on Wednesday, next Wednesday in the morning, we are going on a safari trip. So we'll be somewhere in the jungle, and if there is some connection, I'll for sure join. But if not, then you'll need to excuse me. But we do have a really cool guest coming up.
Yes,
Right,
I
Ruba?
would
Can
also
we
say
say who it is, or
no, we can't. We have to wait. But sorry to put the brakes on you, but I can say that even if Sandi is not there, he is a very good speaker. So it's going to be entertaining. He has a lot of experiences to share and also some good insights on his perspectives on crypto and on 3R.
Okay, looking forward to that. And Sandi will be missed, and it will be for the first time.
I will make it somehow. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that you will try. Okay, thank you guys for being with us. Thanks all of you for being a part of this AMA, of course, to be a part of what 3R is doing. Have a great day and see you next Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.